go up and I plug in. And did you ever plug in and you get a great sound and you're like, this is just going to happen?
Right. Oh yeah, you know I mean, like once or twice in my life.
Once or twice.
But you know what I mean?
No.
He plugged into all his stuff. Like I just brought my guitar, and his outboard gear actually sounded good. I mean, it was like, hey, that's it, dude. Keep it. And it started to play itself. Do you know what I mean? You start to play, and you're like, it's playing itself. This is great.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I played with the track, and I put on 2 or 3 solos. I guess Randy really liked one of them in particular because he's going like this. Gonna call my manager. This is fucking great. Oh, this is great. It's going great. You know. So I'm like, oh, this is going great, I guess. But you know how in show business that doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Well, I lost sight of that. So the album comes out. It's all the demos that he played with Al Pitrelli on it. I'm on none of it. I'm on like I played acoustic guitar as like a rhythm track on one of them. So I'm on the album, but like all of that burning stuff. I remember even calling my buddy Ken Golden, who was my record label guy. I'm like, he's going, how'd it go? I said, Ken, I'm on 3 tunes. It went really well. I said, this is really cool. I'm really happy. And they were like first taker or whatever the hell it is. And it didn't come in at the demos came out. Was that Al Pitrelli demos?
You know what? I'm going to speak on this for a minute. I'm going to fucking speak on this shit.
There it is. It is.
It's fucking politics, is what it is. It's fucking politics.
That's what I kind of.
I mean, come on, Scott. Yeah, real quick.
Look, guys, really quickly. I didn't reinvent music on that. Okay.
But you probably played your ass off.
But I'm listening to what Al did. I'm like, this is a demo, man. Like, I don't know Al or anything. I'm just like, this is not. It's not horrible.
Good.
It's not like. Yeah, right. It's like
it's just not good.
Well, no, I think what he's saying is that it's not. It's not what was happening when you, Scott, were there. Like you were making this track, you made the track, and then all of a sudden it's like it goes through the funnel of bullshit. It's this funnel of fucking bullshit, and then finally some manager goes, and here's the thing: this is the ultimate backhanded compliment, right? It's the backhanded compliment is that their management was like, "Dude, you can't have Scott. That Scott McGill solo is going to make everything Al Pitrelli did look like, no. Al Pitrelli's in. Look, I mean, I might be spitballing here, but I don't think I'm wrong."
Let's just say it wasn't Al.
You scared the shit out of him.
I don't think it was Al's best work. If I could go out on a limb. Now, I don't know Al's work, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't his best stuff. And the management does this. Big nose guy from New Jersey that has maybe sells 10,000 albums if he's lucky.
Yeah.
Al Pitrelli is, in the Trans-Siberian
Yeah. So,
There you
but
go.
that begs the question is like, so when you went up to do this, right? So you're on a label with Ken Golden, right?
Yes.
Did you have to clear this with Ken?
No, he was like, "Go on, dude.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
Tell Randy I said hi. Yeah, tell John I said hi."
So interestingly enough, and this is not in any way a disparagement or judgment on Ken at all. If I was Ken Golden, I would have called Randy and go, "You're using the solo, right? You're using that solo that Scott used, right? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, because if you don't, whatever you paid him for the session is triple scale.
I did it for nothing.
Ah!
I did it for nothing.
Hold
I
on,
was like, Randy, I'm coming. Here I come. Here I come. Get me on the album. All I ask is that you put me on. And I remember telling him, I was like, unless it blows. And if it blows, I'll put my hand up and go, I stink. I wasted your time. And that's cool.
Do you have any copies
hang on,
of it?
And they spell my name wrong. They put an E on the end of my name. It says Scott McGill.
Oh man!
But I do get to say that I'm on an album with Leslie West because Leslie West is on that.
Yeah, he is.
And now, really quickly, after that happens, really good. This is just very funny as it goes. So that happens. So Randy and I were talking about writing, and we were riffing at his place. Coming up with some stuff. I had some kooky stuff I was trying or whatever, right? So no, right. It's really like weird stuff or whatever, Exactly. Yeah. I was trying to get my act together. So Ken said, look, we got to do another album. So we get Michael Manring, Vic's on it again. So now, and Michael says, after we record this thing, he goes, so where are the gigs? So I'm like, oh, this is a group. So it was like it became a group. It wasn't just, hey, we're hiring a guy to do it. And that set off this whole thing where we did 3 albums and a lot of shows and all. So cut to like a year or 2 down the road, Ken goes, we're going to go down to this metal fest. Remember Power Med or whatever it was down in Atlanta, right? You guys?
Atlanta.
It's like,
yep.
Right. So we go down there. Guess who's playing? Ark. John Macaluso and Randy is in the band now.
Yeah. Was Jorn, right? Jorn
Landy.
Jorn Landy. Yep. On vocals.
Right. I get down there. I got 2 funny stories, actually. The first, here's the big funny story. So Addition by Subtraction comes out with Michael. It's the first album with Michael. I go down there and we're hanging out, and they're John and Randy. Hey, you guys, how you doing? Yeah. Randy comes up to me. Hey, man, it's real cold. So I'm like, dude, how you doing? Like I like Randy. I'm like, how you doing? He's like, yeah, I'm all right, man. Right? He picks up, it's the booth. The label has copies of my album. Picks up a copy of Addition by Subtraction. He goes, hey, is this the fucking album I was supposed to be on?
Oh.
I'm like, dude, you're the guy that, you ball snapped me off your album. And now you're pissed off at me because I got Michael Manring on this thing.
Right.
So how's that work?
Why didn't you grab that album and go, where's my solo? Motherfucker.
Where's my I don't know. Maybe Al Petrelli. Actually, Al Petrelli's on my album, Randy. How about yours?
That would have been. I actually called Al to play bass on my record.
Exactly. I got Al to play. Actually, this is Al playing guitar all over this. Just my name on it.
Yeah.
So Randy was a character, but he was a pisser. But I liked him.
Yeah.
I really did. I couldn't say a goddamn thing bad about him. I really liked
him.
No,
and God rest his soul. He was a great guy.
My guess is somebody went to Randy. Keep Al on then, and fair enough, whatever. The second funny thing is the album comes out. Ken goes, you got to call. We got this guy, Larry. It was Larry Mazer. He's publicist.
Larry Mazer.
I said, "Oh,
Yeah.
I know Larry Mazer. I know. This is great." He goes, "He's going to be working your album." I said,
Wow.
"Fantastic!" Right? Not wow. You ready?
No.
Larry's a sweetheart. He goes, "Dude, let's have lunch. Let's talk about your album." I said, "Fantastic." So we're in Atlanta. We're down. Larry's down there. That's the whole point. You know, Ken was like, "I'm going to link up." Blah, blah, blah. So Larry's got the album. And he goes like this. He turns to me and he goes, "Scott, man," he goes, "I gotta talk to you about this album." It didn't sound that doesn't sound good. Right.
Right.
So I said, "Oh, okay, Larry, what's up?" I said, "I'm really glad you're working this." I said, "This is marvelous." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, I gotta say, I don't know what to do with your album." I said, "What do you mean?" Like I was kind of like crestfallen. I'm like,
Yeah.
What are you talking?
Of
What are you
course.
talking about, Larry? I mean,
Yeah.
right? What are you talking about? He goes, "I don't know what it is."
Right.
He goes, "I don't know what market to aim this at."
Right.
Yeah. There wasn't a cubby hole for you.
No, there wasn't one. Unfortunately, Dennis Sandoli did his job too well.